So we are recording. Hey. Okay, so I am going to let Emma kind of run this, and I will be here to answer any questions, whatever. But I don't know. I think I've talked to you guys already, and you probably know who I am. My name is Courtney. I am Diamond with the company. I have been with the company for 2.5 years. I retired myself. I paid off $12,000 of debt. I paid off my car, and now I'm just on a mission to help other people reach whatever goals they want. I am nothing special. I'm no one like crazy. I didn't have a huge following when I started. You'll find me in big sweatpants and sweatshirts almost every day until I get ready and do my hair and makeup. But yeah, I'm excited. This team is booming very fast. So I'll be here to answer any questions that you guys have. If you have specific questions for me, or if Emma, you don't know how to answer a question, or if there's anything you specifically want me to go over, I can do that too. So take it away.
Okay. So let's see here. Let me pull out my notes. Kirby. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself and Julia and Tamara, and then we can unmute ourselves later if you need me to.
Okay. So I need to didn't get a chance to do this when I was at breakfast. So let's see here. Just what I want to talk about. Okay. So first, because I know there have been Kirby, there have been a lot of questions. Hold on. He's like a baby. About like what to post, what not to post. And I know I've talked to I think both of you kind of about the do's and don'ts. And I know I got a lot of these like tips and tricks from Courtney because she does live videos all the time. And I also want to tell you like what I do every single day and kind of like what works for me, what doesn't work for me. I've tried a lot of things out. So personally for me, I have pregnancy pain really bad, so I don't remember anything. So I have alarms set on my phone every single day for a specific time. So if you can like kind of see, so I have one, and you have to make sure when you post, do it in at least like 2-hour intervals, nothing less, because if you post them too close to each other, or just post like I guess just too close to each other, Facebook will like think of you as, how can I say this, like scammy almost. And so they will either, and I've had this happen to me before, they'll either take down your post, like flag it or whatever, or they'll just drop your post down all the way to the bottom of everyone else's feed. So like you will not get any likes, you will not get any comments, nothing. So it kind of hurts you a little bit. So just make sure you're always posting spread out. So I know that, let's see, I don't know if we're like supposed to do this, the whole like 3x3 rule. I know I've watched some videos of people doing like the 6x6 rule. So I always make sure to do 2 personal posts a day, whether that's like talking about like what I did during the day, or like my life at home, or like an inspirational quote, or I don't know, like a cute house picture I found on Pinterest, whatever. And so when I post like a personal post, stop. Hey. So I always make sure that my profile is like 100% business, even though I am posting, about like my personal life, I'll somehow include like some part of the business, and some way. So like how I just posted now, I posted something about my dogs. And then at the end of it, I was like, so glad I have this opportunity to like stay home and enjoy these moments, but like still make money as well, you know? Because I was watching a training video the other day, and you don't want to have like 3 or 4 like it works posts, and then have something that is talking about like a cool recipe you found or whatever. It's just, I don't know. To me, I just don't really like that. But I mean, whatever works for you. So I have on my alarms make 2 personal posts a day. Make 2 product posts a day, make 2 distributor posts a day. And then I have like a list of questions on my notes. So I post at least one of those a day. And they're just like how many of my friends on here like go to the gym, or how many of my friends like deal with fine lines and wrinkles, things like that. So kind of just like I'm interacting with them, gives me a chance to like meet new people. And then also with my alarms, I just started doing this like just yesterday, and it's already working out fine. But I don't know if any of you have been flagged on Messenger for trying to send too many messages at a time. Yeah, it sucks when that happens. You won't be able to send any message for like 24 hours. I hate it. Not being able to send a message for that long. It sucks when you're trying to do host a post and you can't send a message to anyone because you have to be like, oh, message me, and then you kind of have to rely on them, whatever. So I have alarms every single hour starting from 10 in the morning all the way to 8 o'clock to send 20 post to post messages. So that way I'm kind of getting it like spread out throughout the day. So I'm not just doing it like 200 in 10 minutes, you know, because you'll 100% for sure get flagged that way. And then I know I used to, at the beginning, send like distributor messages and product messages. So I would just message like random people that were active and be like, hey, you know, I think you're gorgeous. Like, how would you feel about being like a product tester? You get like my discount for helping me out, whatever. I feel like for me personally, that didn't work out. But like I said, totally up to you and what works for you. I just feel like the hosted posts are a lot better. When I was sending out the distributor messages and product messages, I don't want this to like scare you guys, but I was sending out probably like 300 to 400 messages a day. That's just what worked for me. That's what I felt like I needed to do to get like a good response and get a good amount of people on my follow-up list. So let's see, what else do I do? I still need to send you, both of you, that link that I was talking about. Hopefully you guys are in our Freedom Wrapper group by now, but I have, and if you want to do this like in your notebook or journal or whatever, that's totally fine. I just like being super organized, but I have these follow-up lists, and I got these from Courtney, and so they just look like this. And so I literally have one for everything. I have one for people interested in product, people interested in joining, people who commented on hosted posts, people who liked my posts. That's also a huge thing. If you're not really into like the cold messaging, a really good way to start up a conversation or relationship with someone without being too like naggy or annoying or whatever is message every single person who likes your posts. So just be like, hey girl, I noticed the love on my post. Like, were you just being awesome, or did you want more information on whatever you post? And like 10 out of 10 times, I promise you, they'll be like, oh yeah, I just didn't really like want to message you. So I have one for that. People who liked my post, people who did a hosted post. Sorry. People who did a hosted post for me, because I want to start doing like giveaways and stuff every single month for hosted posts. So chances are, if this month, if you got someone to do a hosted post for you, write them down, because maybe next month they'll do another one for you, and then they'll be entered in another giveaway. So that I have another one interested in product, and I also, let's see here, I get, oh my God, breath. Let's see.
I want to say something as far as that with the host to post. As you all know, you are entering your people into the $100 of free product giveaway, and I will be doing that again. Next month, I will be doing it every month because I think it's been working really well for our team. But what I plan to do with everyone, so I literally, it's just a notebook now that I'm using because that makes more sense for my brain. It's just easier. I just have a list of everybody that's done host a post for me this month. And then I just have all of my potentials like going through. So what I plan to do after I pick a winner, I'm going to message them and say like, hey girl, we just picked a winner, unfortunately, or like, hey girl, you didn't win this month, but we're doing the same giveaway again this month. Did you want to get entered again by posting another time? So don't be afraid to reach out to people because it literally takes 2 seconds for them to copy and paste a post. And the more that their friends see it, the more that they're going to want it. And it's the same way with your posts. Think of when you're driving down the road or like if you see a commercial, like the first time you see a picture of a milkshake, you're like, oh, that looks good. But like after you see it 3, 4, 5 times, you're like, gosh darn it, like I'm going to get that stupid milkshake. Like that's kind of how it works with marketing too online is people have to see it multiple times before they're like, oh, okay, like I get it now. Like I want it. So that's my little spiel about that.
Yes. I was totally just going to say something else, but I have no idea what I was going to say. I don't know. Okay. And then I did have a regular calendar, just that I bought from like Target, but it didn't work out for me. So I like printed out these cute little like individual monthly sheets. And so I have one for September, October, November, December, because seriously, I have people that are like really interested in product or like joining the company, but they're like, yeah, I won't have money until like November. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'll still write you down on my list and follow up, but whatever. So I have September, October, November, December calendar for product. So I follow up or have like reminders for myself in like 3 different ways. So I have one in my phone. So say Susie said she's going to purchase on the 28th, so Saturday. So I put a reminder in my phone saying, message Susie about buying the copy or whatever. And then I write it down also in my product list. So I write down like their name, where I got them from, Facebook, what day, what product. And then I write down right next to their name, the 28th. And then I also write down on my product calendar on the 28th, all of the people I'm gonna follow up with. So that way, just because for me, like I said, pregnancy brain is a really bad thing. It's rough. And just one reminder isn't enough for me. So I have one for that. And then I also have a follow-up calendar. So what day is it today? Wednesday? Thursday? Wednesday? The 26th? And so every single morning when I wake up, I always reply to messages, follow up people, whatever. And then so when I look at my follow-up calendar, I look at, okay, so today's the 26th. So I have written down, I need to do my 2-day follow-ups from the 24th and then my 1-week follow-up from the 19th. So, and I think I've talked to you about this before, you guys. I do 3 different follow-ups and I can send you guys these messages as well, just to keep, so I do follow-ups for loyal customers and follow-ups for distributors. So I do a follow-up on the 2nd. So what do I say? I think I like just am like, hey girl, like, were you still interested in da-da-da? Like, I really want you to see like these amazing results that comes with this product. Like, let me know if you're not interested and I can take you off my follow-up list and whatever. And if they don't reply, then still keep them on your list and then follow up in a week. And then a week say like, hey girl, I'm putting in a ton of orders tonight. Like, can I help you get yours in? And if they don't reply to that, then in 2 weeks, I send another one. Let's see here. Something like, okay, let's see. So I say, hey girl, I don't want to waste either of our time. So if you really aren't interested anymore, can you please let me know so I can take you off my follow-up list. And then if I have some kind of like giveaway going on, I always like say that, and then at the end of it be like, but I do also have this really cool giveaway going on. I don't want you to miss out. So like, let me know if you have any questions, whatever. I don't know how it is for you, Courtney, but I feel like after, when I'm done with like the 2-week follow-up, I don't really say anything after that. I mean, I don't know.
After the 2-week, so I do my follow-ups similar. I do the 2x2x2 method. I do want to say a couple things. One, everybody has a different brain. Everybody works a different way. Everything makes sense to other people. So just because it works for Emma doesn't mean it works for me. And just because it works for me doesn't mean it'll work for you. So listen to the idea of what we're saying and figure out what works best for you. So she likes paper. As far as people to follow up with, that doesn't work for me. It doesn't happen. I use my actual reminders in my like phone, and it'll like pop up. I need it to pop up on my phone and like, girl, do this. Cause I won't every morning. I have a planner that if I write people down, I'm not going to check it in the morning. My brain there's too much going on. So don't think you have to do anything a certain way. Know yourself the best, whether it is you need to have a dry erase board, or you need to have a notebook by your bed, or you need to put it in your calendar on your phone, use reminders, the Facebook things, whatever it is, do that. But I message after 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. And I can read what I say. If I can find it. I have 1,000,001 notes. Okay. So after 2 days, I'll say, hey girl, are you still interested? If not, I'll take you off my follow-up list. I'd hate to bug you. Then after 2 weeks, I say, I don't want to waste either of our time. So if you're not interested anymore, could you please just let me know so that I know one way or the other? And if they're still responding saying like, yeah, I'm still interested or whatever, if they don't answer me, I put them on a list to follow up in 6 months. But then I'll say like after 2 months, I'll say, hey girl, I still have one spot left. Since we talked about it before, I wanted to offer it to you first before I gave it to somebody else. Are you still interested, or should I give it to someone else? And that kind of like, for whatever reason, that's a psychological thing. Like people are like, no, that's mine. Like, don't give that away. Granted, we know we can give as many people the loyal customer discount as we want, but they don't know that. And then if people still aren't answering, or like if I'm close to a promotion and people ordering or whatever, I always say that, hey, I hope I didn't say anything to offend you. I apologize if I did. 2 things on that. 1, you didn't offend anybody. You didn't do anything. You're just giving them information. But 2, people are going to respond to that and be like, oh, sorry, no, I was just busy. I always tell people, you never know if they were literally messaging you saying, here's my card info, and their cat just like dumped a glass of milk on their kid. Like, you never know what's happening outside of what they're doing, so they're not necessarily ignoring you. Something that I do for following up with potentials that has worked really well for me, and Emma, I don't know if I did it to you, but I might have. I sent him a message that says, okay, so you're probably going to think I'm nuts, but I had a dream last night that you decided to work with me and you seriously killed it. You called me freaking out because your first check was over $500. I woke up so excited and then realized you weren't actually on my team. But anyways, I had to tell you because I feel like that's a sign.
I know. I kind of think the other day of how this like happened. So I think, oh, what the heck? So yeah, I think you were doing like a giveaway for like a purse, and I commented on it, and you were doing like a hosted post, you know, so you were like, if you put this on your call, like I'll enter you Michael Kors person. Like, honest to God, my first thought was like, what? Like, I'm not doing I'm not doing that.
Not happening.
So I totally just ignored her. Didn't talk for like a few days, and then I kept seeing her like post all of this stuff about like her making money and her like changing people's lives and stuff. So I messaged her again, and I was like, actually, wait, like what are you doing for a job? Like, how are you doing this? You know, so she explained everything to me, and I swear to God, like I'm sure I can even go through all of our millions of messages, but I think she messaged me like 100 freaking times before I was like, and she finally was like, dude, like you got this. And I was like, okay. So like, don't even, if you feel like you're being annoying or stingy or whatever, like people don't truly realize that this like business changes lives. Like if you, especially the ones who need it the most, like there are ones that are like, well, I don't really need to do it. I don't think this is gonna work. Like the ones that are most doubtful about it, just like me. Yeah.
They're just scared.
Just
Not that they're not interested, they're scared. That's all it is.
keep following up with them, keep doing what you're doing. They'll tell you straight up if they don't want you to message them anymore or whatever. They just
I message people until I'm blocked or yelled at. I don't care. What are you gonna do?
what are they gonna do? Unfriend you, block you? Who cares?
Yeah.
They don't get on your you're not gonna meet them once in your life. So
okay. Is there anything else you wanted to go over, or should we kind of open it up for questions?
I'm trying to think.
Because I feel like we're throwing a lot of information at them. And they probably are like, I don't know what the heck you want me to do right now. My number one thing that I don't want you guys to be mad at me for this, but I'm going to say it because I don't care. Dang it! Sorry, I'm writing like people to follow up with in a planner for something, and I wrote them all in August when it's September, so we're just gonna. It's fine. Okay. 2 things. 1, although we give everybody the same host to post, do not copy someone else's post word for word with the same emoji. I know it doesn't make sense. I know it's like, what is going on? But Facebook is very, very smart as far as who's posting what. So when you're commenting something or copying a post from someone, and they're also doing it, we are in similar groups. We like similar pages. So the company is saying, hey, this is this, like Facebook is saying, hey, this is the same post by people that do the same thing. So they're not going to show it as much. Hold on.
Now, I don't really, like at first when I started doing that, I don't think I really understood it either.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to explain it very in depth because it's very confusing. It is very, very confusing. Okay, so why it's different between what, like us copying and pasting from another distributor versus host to post. Copying from another distributor, they're in similar groups, similar like It Works groups. They're liking similar pages. They follow the It Works corporate team. So Facebook as a company sees our posts and they're very, very similar, especially if they're the same picture, same words, same emojis, everything, same format. They're going to take what they would have shown this one, say they're going to show this to 50 people. If you post the same thing, you're going to take this person who put the time and effort into their post and show to 25 and show you to 25. So it's going to take from what they can see to 25 and you only to 25. Instead of if you switch a couple words and a couple emojis, put a filter on a picture, whatever, you'll both be shown to 50. Does that make sense? Okay. Host to post, why it's different that they can do the same things is most of the times they're not in the same groups. They're not doing the same things. They don't follow the same people. The only thing that's similar is you, and that's fine. It's just Facebook looks at it different, and especially if they aren't doing another company, they don't get seen as much from Facebook as spammy. Do you know what I'm saying by that? Okay, so be very careful when you're taking posts from other people. I still to this day use other people's posts as inspiration. I used one of Emma's the other day. I literally just copied it, but then I like switched up words, did different formatting, different emojis, different picture, and all of that's fine because everyone has a different, some people are better with words, some people are terrible with words, and that's fine. But don't post something like 5 minutes after someone else did. If you want to use one of their posts, you can save it on Facebook and post it 3 days later. But if you post the exact same words, exact same picture 2 minutes after they do, you're screwing yourself and you're screwing that person. Many top leaders that if they notice that someone is copying their post word for word and posting it right away, they will block you. No hands down, they will just block you. Not to be mean, but just they're running a business too. What else was I going to say? Oh, one thing that I'm still working on, like making sure everybody on our team knows. Let me show you good and bad pictures to post.
Oh, yeah. I will talk about that too. Thank you for reminding me. Also, yeah, just like what Courtney was just saying, you're probably going to think I'm a nutcase, but I literally think one day I took the time out of my day and scrolled through Courtney's Facebook. I literally think I ended up in like freaking like January of this year and was like screenshotting a lot of her posts just like for inspiration. So yeah, if you want to like do that or do it with my posts or like another leader's post, just yeah, scroll back to 2012. Who cares? Because chances are I've already forgotten about it. Still don't copy and paste, but it'll still be better for the both of you.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen. I get a lot of my pictures from Pinterest. So, here's what not to post. None of this. Do not post a single thing that's black, green, and white, black, green, and silver. It works, it works, it works. Just a product thing, something from corporate. Don't do it. Do not do it. I am getting very, I don't want to say mean about it, but I'm getting very, I don't know the word I was going to say, but I'm getting very like on top of people that do this. I will straight up message you and say, take that post down right now. This is something you can post. This is about our keto coffee. This looks way more appealing than somebody else's. Like then if I did this, what are you going to look at on your Facebook? That or that? What's going to stop you? Like if it looks like you could have personally taken the picture, whether you did or not, post it. But this, you didn't take this picture. You took this off of the website. Don't post that. Don't post another thing. This, I'm going to say this because I don't know if any of you guys have done this. None of these. Do not post these. I want you on my team. Work the hours you want. Full-time mom, part-time business. No. No. And I don't say that to be mean at all, but you're a person that sells It Works. You are not It Works Global. You know what I'm saying? So friends, people on your, let me show you my Facebook. People on your Facebook or your Instagram, they don't want to see corporate's pictures. If they wanted to see corporate's pictures, they would go to corporate's website. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if I can get all of these to go away because I don't want to show you guys other people's things. No, go back. Hold on, guys. Also, I want each of you to think of 2 questions right now while I'm doing this. Okay. Okay. Here's my Facebook. Okay. So my pictures here, this is our dogs and me and my brother and Lindsay and my best friend and Matthew. It's a picture of me and just a regular one. A picture of a girl that used our collagen. I went live. I went live again. This is another girl. Just words. I went live to rap. A good quote. Same girl. Something funny that I didn't know. Like here, this is about the coffee. This is not an It Works picture. Here's before and after. I went live again. Quote, dinner. This is about the shake I'm drinking. I could have, this is with our collagen greens in a shake. I could have just taken a picture of the vanilla shake off corporate, but that's not gonna get anybody's attention. You guys see what I'm saying? Like when you go to my page, there's a picture of me looking like a hot mess. Like no makeup other than my mascara from the day before. Like our dogs. Like be real. You know what I'm saying? Like it gets very irritating because you need to be you. You're not It Works, the company. So, okay. I'm going to let you guys each ask 2 questions, and then I want to go over a couple more. So, Julie, I'm going to unmute you too, or unmute you first. What are your 2 questions?
Mostly how to get them interested. So like I grab their attention to talk to them about it, and then like when it comes to either being a model or selling the product, they just kind of shut down after a bit.
Yep, that's normal. They are not shutting you down. They're not shutting the products, the opportunity down. Either they need time to think about it or they're afraid. That's all it is. And if they are saying no, they're not like saying no to you personally. They're saying not right now. Big key to that is to follow up. Make sure you follow up with them. And are you following the scripts that we have on the page, or what are you using? Word? You are. Okay. Are you doing post?
Do what?
Are you doing host posts?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're following the script to message everybody that comments on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do quite a bit of the scripts,
Okay.
but I also personalize it so then it does sound like it is me.
Okay. Will you send me what you personalize them to?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's just a word or it takes just a tweak or two that kind of throws it off. So there are just some certain things that throw it off. So just send me what you personalized it to, and I'll let you know if there's anything I would change, because that could have a really like a big impact on it. I know when I started, I used to say like, you're only locked in for 3 months for ordering. Like, no one wants to hear, oh, I'm locked in. Like, hello. So yeah, they're like very little things that are like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
Oh, so my other worry was like taxes on this, just because like some people consider it like a pyramid and then others for it don't, but then being as it's a business, the way taxes work for it.
Yeah, so you're gonna get a 1099, I think. I don't know what it's called. And it's basically like your I don't know what it's called. I could pull up my tax form. But I do all my taxes online for free at Credit Karma. And you just click the form of what it is, and you just can deduct everything. So like I bought a new desk, that's deducted. Any products that you buy, your business kit, the $99 you started, that's tax deductible. Part of your internet, part of your rent, part of your phone. I bought a new computer, that's tax deductible. If you buy a planner, a notebook, if you buy any at works clothes, or if you travel anywhere, anything that's sort of related to your business. Like I personally am getting my hair done next week because I'm going to green carpet. If I wasn't going to green carpet, I wouldn't be getting my hair done. So I'm going to be writing off getting my hair done. Does that make sense? Okay. So yeah, that's how it is. Just keep track of everything. I use the app called Expensify. It is, I think it's free. I don't know. I got it 2 years ago when I started. You just take a picture of your receipt, and so that way at the end of the year when you go to do your taxes, it's just all listed on there for you.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Tamara. It's Tamara.
We've been talking for the last day, like, oh my God.
I was like, I'm pretty sure she told me it was Tamara, but also part of me wants to say it's Tamara. And it's because I figured out why I want to say Tamara. It's from Sister, Tia and Tamara. Like, and I just like the song plays like the sister. Every time I see your name, that's what happens. So
I get it. I get that a lot. So,
okay, what questions do you have?
how would I like? So I'm the only thing I'm having a hard time with is just like trying to get distributors.
Okay. Let me see. Now that's stuck in my head. I'm gonna be singing Sister all day. Matthew's gonna come home and he's gonna be like, I hate you, stop singing. Oh,
Shit.
Okay, I'm looking at your page right now. Okay, first thing you need to, when doing host posts, you need to make your host posts. I will show you. Give me 1 second. You need to make it so you approve the host post, because right now when I go to your profile, This is what I see.
Okay.
So you need to make that you need to approve them. You can't do anything now, I don't think. But I need to go back 19 hours to see a post from you personally.
You can, let's see, because I had to do this. Oh, my phone just died. I think you can just, like, if you go to your own profile and then click on, like, the 3 dots, you can just say, like, hide from your time. Not going to, like, tag or anything. It's just going to get rid of it on your timeline. And then I think on it is, like, if you go to settings and, like, timelines and tags or whatever, if you go down to, like, the very bottom option or whatever, it's, like, something like reviewing. You have to, like, review it.
Okay, so I'm back 6 days, and I have not seen a post about distributors yet.
Yeah.
I've not seen a post about the opportunity. So that is going to be your number one thing that you need to post about it. People don't know, other than you messaging them, if they don't see you talking about all the little things, then they're not going to keep their interest. Like, perfect example with Emma, I talked to her about it and she was like, no, I'm not really interested. And then, like, she was all scared, but she kept seeing my posts about the distributor, even though she told me no. So if you're not posting constantly saying, like, hey, look, like, on my page, there is, like, when I'm sick, I'm like, so glad I can work from my bed, or, like, here's why you and I aren't very different, or, like, I had to book 3 flights in a matter of 2 weeks because I, like, booked one of the flights from the wrong city. And that's $250 down the drain, but it's okay for me. But if this would have happened 2 years ago, I couldn't have paid for a flight in a year, much less 3 flights in 2 weeks. So it's things like that. When I go to the gas station, which I don't really do that often because Matthew always fills up my tank, but I'll videotape, like, the gas money going up and saying, like, so thankful that I can fill my gas tank thanks to it works, instead of just having to put in $5 because that's all I had in my account, because people can relate to that. Also, when you go to the store, when you buy something, take a picture of it and say, like, shout out to It Works for paying for part of my groceries or whatever. They don't know if you haven't gotten paid yet. I'm not saying to lie to people, but you're going to make something. So they don't know you're, like, It Works just paid for your gallon of milk. They don't know that, but they're going to see that post and be like, I want something to pay for my groceries. Like, hi, I want that. You never know what's going to grab their attention. So I personally make sure I don't post as much as Emma. I have found that my friends don't interact as much when I do that. So I post max 3 times a day. Max. Once about a product, once about a business, once about God knows what. That's all I post, and that's what works for me. But Emma feels she needs to post more than that because that's what her friends interact with. So you need to figure out what your page is like, because everybody's different. Everybody has a different friend group, a different friend type on Facebook. So figure out what your page works with. And what was I going to say? Make sure you're posting about the opportunity as well as the products. And something that I like to do about the products, when I post, like, a question, after a couple days, I'll go comment on that question that I posted. Like, I know I did one for, like, is anyone trying to grow out their hair? Then, like, a week later, I went and commented on that post with the results picture of the hair growth. Because that boosts it, and then they see that picture, and they're like, wait, I want that. I want that to happen. So, okay. Other things that I want to talk about. Emma, do you have any questions for me? I know we talk nonstop, but not really.
I don't know. I think we just still need to go over the whole, like, volume situation.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
We know all the time, so.
Yeah. So the things that I want to talk to you guys about too. One, make sure you're doing stories. Are you guys doing Instagram too, or just Facebook?
Oh,
Just Facebook
Just Facebook?
so far.
both.
Okay, wait. Julia, speak. Facebook or both?
So far, just Facebook.
Okay, Emma?
I just do Facebook. Sometimes I do stories on Instagram, but I haven't done it in a while.
Tamara, are you saying like me too?
I do both.
You do both. Okay. Still do stories on Facebook. You can look at my story on Facebook. I do stories all the time. Some people only look at stories now. They don't even look at posts. So make sure you're doing that. I am going to somehow, it's on my list of things to do at some point, is make like a post or something with Instagram story pictures. It's going to take forever to do, but as I get doing them, I will do that. So make sure you're doing that. That's really awesome. Use the poll feature, whatever. The other thing is make sure you're commission qualified every single month. Make sure you are being a product of the products, because otherwise it's very hard for, like, it's, yes, you can come to me if someone's like, hey, how does the keto coffee taste? You guys are brand new, so you don't know, but it's very hard to give anybody an honest opinion if you've never tried anything. Do you know what I'm saying? So make sure you at least find one product that you love. Like when I started, sorry, I have really sensitive skin, so like it just breaks out in redness everywhere. I don't know what's happening. Make sure that you find at least one product that you love. When I started, it was the hair, skin, and nails. That stuff was like the greatest thing in the world. And then it was the relief. I fell in love with it. I had back pain when I was 16, or I had back surgery. The relief helps me more with pain than like narcotics ever did. And the greens and the shake and the collagen and the coffee, like our products are so good, guys. Our products, I'm not kidding, are amazing. We have insane results from every single product. We have products for everybody, and our products are all natural. It's all botanically based. There are no chemicals. There's none of that. And I don't know many other companies that will straight up show you the product info and every single ingredient of every single product. Like, and we have doctors that make our products. And another thing, guys, our compensation plan, I don't know if you know who Dave Ramsey is, but he's the guy that's like, let me fix your finances, whatever. He made our compensation plan. Our compensation plan literally is made to pay people $1 million a month. $1 million a month. I don't know about you, but I'm going to work my ass off until I'm making $1 million a month. So either you're going to get there or you're not. And the only thing that's going to stop you is you. Sorry, that was kind of a tangent. But make sure you're commission qualified. So there are 2 ways to be commission qualified. 1, make sure your personal bonus volume is above 150, meaning that you sell at least $150 of products, or you're ordering $150 of products, or your loyal customers have ordered that much. Cool?
And that's just like 5 bags of coffee. Like,
yeah, it's nothing. It's three packs of wraps. It's nothing. Easy.
So like, since I started later on in the month, does that count for this month? Or does that count like a month's worth time from the day I started?
So, like, first through the end of the month. It's always a calendar month.
Okay.
So you guys are, let me see. I don't know who's all commission qualified. I know Tamara, you are. Julia, you just started a couple of days ago. I don't know. I think.
I've got 0 so far, and it's
well
close to the end of the month.
Your lovely enroller Emma gave you a customer.
Aw, thanks.
So
It didn't come up there.
That is.
Oh, all right.
So that is 75 BV. So, you need 75 more to be commission qualified. But the other way to get commission qualified, which you can't do it anymore because it's past the 25th, if you run an 80 BV auto ship, meaning like $80 worth of products, kind of, that automatically gets you commission qualified.
Okay.
That is what I personally do every single month. Because I would go nuts if I didn't have the products monthly. Like this, I drink every single day, and it's a greens shake and collagen. And that itself is 110 BV for a month supply of this. So like, I'm not going without that. Plus I use our cleanser, our toner, keto coffee, keto energy. Like I live on these products.
And going back to what Courtney said about you have to be a product of the product. So like for me, example, like I use a lot of this stuff, but like a huge majority, I'd say well over 50%, I can't use since I'm pregnant. But I still want to buy the product. So if you like know you can't use something or you don't want to use it or you just don't want to try it or whatever, order it and get your family to use it. So like my mom, she uses our Wow wrinkle cream. She uses our collagen. She's obsessed with it. She has rheumatoid arthritis. And just like Courtney, she uses our Relief and she is like in love with it. So like if you necessarily don't think you if you necessarily don't think you could use something, if you don't have wrinkles or if you don't have sore joints or whatever, like find someone in your family who does, because chances are, I mean, buy the product or you buy the product for them, like they'll use it and you can get their personal testimony. Like it's
what I did, and what I still am working on. I get distracted because I'm doing so much with our team, but I went through all of our products and I looked at the product, I looked at the description, and I thought of at least one person that I knew would benefit from it. So if I couldn't benefit from it, I thought of someone else that did. But if I could benefit from it, I wanted to know. So I've tried our berry orange and chocolate greens. I'm the pickiest person in the world. I hate our chocolate greens, but I sell them like crazy. I cannot stand our chocolate greens because I'm a chocolate fanatic and it tastes a little bit mintier than I would like it to. But people love it. Our berry greens, I can only handle it in applesauce or lemonade. But I sell them like crazy. People, the worst flavor is orange, and that's the only one I like. That's what I drink every day. So whether you like it or not, almost all of the things, if you order it and you don't like it, A, it's a business write-off. 2, you can use it as samples. If you get the greens on the go in berry and you're like, dude, I cannot stand this flavor, cool. Then do, like, say I'm giving away 5 sample packs to the next people that order. There are ways, because then that gets you commission qualified if you run an auto ship with that. Also, it gives you samples. Also, it gives you personal experience with the products. If you've never used a wrap, use one of the wraps you got in the kit. Get things to try them. Our keto coffee is so good, a huge seller. Get it so you know what it tastes like. Get it so you know what it smells like, how to make it. And then you can sell our keto coffee. When people don't want to order as a loyal customer, I say, okay, you can order 1 for $5 and I'll send it to you, or you can pay for 5 for $20 and I'll send it to you. I've done that. Plenty of people, every single person has ordered as a loyal customer then. But guess what? That's cash in my pocket. I pay $39 for a pack of 50 keto coffees. I sell them for $20 for 5, so I sold the bag for $60. So although I put $40 in, I've got $20, and then they also ordered later, so I made more money. Same thing with keto energy. Matthew is obsessed with our keto energy. Literally, we got to work on it. I have 4 bags of it at our house, and one of them is running low, and he's like, babe, like we're running out. And I'm like, honey, do you not see the 3 waiting for you? And he's like, we can't go without it. I'm like, I got it. I know it. These things, I eat them daily. These are, what?
Are those the chews?
Have you
Yes.
had them?
No, but I have 2 loyals. I think they're like one of my first sales. Got the chews, and I was talking to them, and they're like, yes. That's also another thing too. If you get a loyal customer, make sure I always too. I don't know if you've noticed, but I always highlight them if they take something and keep in contact with them in like a week or 2 and say, hey, have you gotten your product? Like, do you like it? What not do you like about it? They love it.
And yeah.
Of them saying how obsessed they are with it, and like post it on your Facebook, post on your story, like whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So, but like, look into our products. Our products are legit. In 2 of these, guys, there are enough, I don't remember the number, but there's as many antioxidants as like 3 cartons of blueberries in two of these little chews. I have so many customers that buy these for their kids. because it tastes so good. The flavor is berry blue. The kids think they're eating candy, and it's like, you're getting fruits and vegetables. I have people that do that with the chocolate greens. They give their kids chocolate milk.
Mm-hmm.
Smart guys. But also, I don't know if you guys will be able to read this. Our product, you can't read it. Our products, here's the ingredients for our greens chews. This is the company that you're for, okay? The ingredients: apples, acai, pineapple, broccoli, carrots, orange, tomatoes, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, beets, blueberries, celery, grapefruit, kale, lemon, lime, plum, raspberry, strawberry, watermelon, radish, cantaloupe, cherry, leek, onion, papaya, peach, pear, cranberry, blackberry, bilberry, alfalfa, spinach, parsley, apricot, avocado, fig, kiwi, tangerine, parsnip, mango, banana, goji berry, cabbage, and mangosteen.
And both of the loyal customers that I've had that have bought in them have told me, both of them have straight up told me that they taste like a red Starburst.
They taste so good. I take 2 a day, and I have to like put them out of my sight behind my computer because I will snack on them. Matthew yelled at me the first time I bought these. So you get 60 chews. I went through them in a week, and he was like, "Honey, that was a month's supply. What are you doing?" I'm like, taste them.
And they're what? Only like
they're like $30. I don't know what they are.
Ellie, come here.
So yeah, just find products that you like and you're gonna love. I mean, like, we have a product for menopause. Homegirl, I'm not going through menopause. I'm not gonna order that. But I've gotten insane results with my hair growth. And just because, here's another thing, just because you've used it once and you got your results, that doesn't mean you have to use it for the rest of your life. I'm not taking hair, skin, and nails now, but I have taken them. I'm probably not going to drink this every day for the rest of my life, but right now I really like it. I feel really good. I haven't gotten sick in a while. My skin feels better. Like, stuff out. Also, our collagen tastes so good.
Oh, you can have it.
What is it that we have that are like pills? Because I have a lady who's said she's used It Works before, and it was a pill, but it didn't work for her. So she's wondering if possibly whatever it was we had has been, modified or is something else, or if it was.
Do you know what it was called?
She's not sure.
Do you know what it was supposed to do?
Or
she just said it was a pill, and it was from It Works, and that's
how much it was?
Huh?
Did you see how much it was?
I think it was a while ago, so she doesn't remember. She seems kind of like she might be a little bit older and might not have kept track.
So we had something that was called our ThermoFight used to be called ThermoFit. They reformulated it, made it better. We had a product called Regular, which I'm very sad that they discontinued, but it's discontinued. It was something that kind of helped you have like regular bowel movements, and it helped me insanely. But we had a lot of distributors selling that for weight loss, and it is not weight loss, so it could be that.
Yeah, she said it was supposed to be for weight loss.
Okay.
Because that's she was looking into like the coffee. It's supposed to help with that.
Yep.
So if it was that, and it was,
it could
maybe
be.
that's.
Also, the ThermoFight, if that is what it is, I do not recommend the ThermoFight for anybody that doesn't work out. If you work out, you are going to love our ThermoFight. It's a metabolism booster. You're going to burn extra calories, get energy. Insane. But if you don't work out, it can be the opposite effect. So that could be it. Fat fighters are a great product if you eat like crap. If you're ready to eat healthy, fat fighters aren't going to do anything. And that's why it's so important. And you will find out from me with keto coffee, you can't go wrong. You're going to lose weight. That's how it is. But if someone's like, hey, I don't like coffee, but I want to lose weight, I say, okay, how much weight do you want to lose? What's your diet like? Are you exercising? Do you splurge on, like, do you drink a lot of alcohol? Do you eat a lot of sweets? Whatever. Also, fun fact, guys, if you have any friends or yourself that drink a lot or go out a lot, I sell something that I call the recovery pack. It's not an actual pack, but our fat fighters, if you take them the night after drinking, like that night that you were drinking, and you wake up and have greens in the morning, you have no hangover. No kidding. I've had my fair share of nights where I needed my recovery pack. So if I know any friends that are like, if I see people that are hungover, what I like to do, I will send them a sample recovery pack for just a day. So I'll send them like 2 fat fighter pills and a greens on the go. And I'm like, let me know if you get hungover. And every time they're like, holy crap, I wasn't hungover. I need it.
You're like, yeah, what did I tell you?
All this info. Hey, do we have like, so when I go into the website to look into the shop so I can try and study the product, sometimes like some of those things don't pop up. So do we have like a pamphlet or something I can get that actually has all of them and some of their facts?
As like, are you talking about like the recovery pack? Like I made that up.
No, like in general of our product.
Okay, so.
Because like.
Show you. Okay, I'm going to show you. So here's eSweet. Side note, if you don't know what this is eSweet. This is $20 a month to keep this. It is not necessary. You can absolutely turn it off in your settings. If you want to promote and have a team, do not turn this off because this is how you move customers. This is how you move distributors. This is how you track volume. This is where you get reports, tons and tons of things. So this is how you do an auto ship right here. If you want to do an auto ship, go to auto ships. If you want to order something by yourself and not an auto ship, go to orders. Do not mix up the two. But in document library, once it loads.
Oh, yeah.
On this left-hand side, you can see right here, it says product info. We have a product info sheet for every single product we have, okay? So here's exfoliating peel. We'll just do that one for now. My internet's really slow, guys. I'm sorry.
Very creepy. Ow.
No. Go.
Come on. Okay, here. Now I have to stop this share, and then I need to share this. All right. So we have one of these sheets for every single product we have. It has what it's called, how much of it, like, so this is 1 fluid ounce, some quick details, like little description, some like bullet points, ingredients, how to use it, any caution there is, and then frequently asked questions. We have these for every single product. If you are someone that likes to know information, you can print out every single one. Me personally, that overwhelms me and I don't care. I'll learn it as time goes. But there are people that like, I need to know all the details about the products. It's fine. You can totally do that. Also, I don't know if you saw what I posted yesterday in Freedom Wrappers, but like the product info, I'll tag you in it right now, Julia, but it has like a quick description of every product and let me see, and like the prices and all that stuff here.
I did it like when I first started, I did it this super getaway because I didn't even know like what text replacement was and everything. So I literally like spent so much time. Like I literally wrote everything down.
Oh my God.
And wrote down like the prices and like, all that jazz. But now
Okay, so Julia, I just added you. I just added Jade. Tamara, I feel like you're in there. Yeah, you are. So, Emma, I'm going to tag you in it once.
Is it the one Diane?
Yeah.
I already did all that and I put it into text replacement and everything.
Okay. Can you put that in your group chat with everyone so they can see that? So that Julia can have it? Thanks. Okay. So that has like every single product with a quick description with the 2 prices. Last thing I'm going to say, and then I need to get to my Facebook because I have over 20 messages to answer. Every product has two different prices. There's a retail price and a loyal customer price. Retail means you order it once, you pay full price, nothing else happens. Loyal customer, you can either pay a $50 membership fee to get that discount, or the membership fee is waived if you order at least one product a month for 3 months. Doesn't have to be the same product. They can order whatever the heck they want, as many of whatever, on whatever day. It just has to be for 3 months in a row. So,
What was the first part of that? The startup fee?
it's a $50 membership fee if you don't want to do the 3 months.
Oh, okay. Never mind. We talked about that, Emma. Okay.
So, any other questions before we hop off of here? No? No?
Are you guys confused about like volume and like what you need and
Oh, yeah. My only other question is like, it's month by month for getting your like paycheck and whatnot.
Yep.
So like just because I didn't make it this month, next month I can make it and I can get that back.
You can't make it for the month before, but you can make it for this month. So like, which one, you are going to be commission qualified this month because there's still 4 or 5 days left. I don't even know, 5 including today. But so when you're commission qualified this month, you will make money for the orders in this month. Next month, if you're commission qualified, you'll make money for orders next month, but not behind. So like you won't make money from October and September sales, just October. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah,
Cool.
that's what I was asking, just to make sure.
Yep.
Just because there's this one thing where you can buy silver coins and you can sell them as a business, but if you don't like make it 1 year, well not 1 year, but 1 month, like you can't do it for a couple months and then it like rolls over. It's really weird.
No,
So
that's not how it is. No, you're good. So
perfect.
if anybody has any questions, please reach out to me. I think if we are friends on Facebook, or if we're not, please friend me. I am at very close to like my max amount of friends. So if I can't add you, message me and I'll delete someone. So I can add you. I'm working on deleting people. Do not unfriend me when I post like, unfriend me if your network's distributor. That's for people that aren't on my team. So yes, there are tons of things coming in the next month or so that I can't tell anyone about, but there are big things coming. It's going to be so exciting. Yes, so I'm very excited. Thank you guys for getting on. If you have any questions, reach out to me, reach out to Emma, and we will do our best to answer them for you. All right.
Perfect.
All right. Bye, guys.
bye.